Fukushima is being covered up in the mainstream media. That is for sure. Those who are watching this video and watching and looking for the alternative news know specifically that the media, the mainstream media that is not going to cover this. Let's get into something that is huge right now, and that is health officials respond to beach radiation scare. And they're talking about a video showing high radiation levels on the California coast. And specifically, there was a video here, and you could see in the second paragraph, a video on YouTube went off and it showed that there were about 150 counts per minute, which is 5 times the typical amount found in the environment. You're talking about a 500% increase in radiation in the areas where people live. And this is just one test. Imagine what could be out there. This is not necessarily the point where it hits the hardest. This is just one guy doing a test. Many people need to get out there and test this. If you have one of these Geiger meters, Geiger counters, you need to check it for you, your family, and for everyone around. This is very, very important. But it's not an issue. Why? Because the environmental health director said it's not something that we feel is an immediate public health concern. Of course, the EPA said the air was safe to breathe on 9/11. They lied, and this individual here is nothing but the same liars. That's all they are. And what about this? I'm not saying that this is why, but just hear me out for a second. The government purchased a very, very large amount of potassium iodide. Millions upon millions of these tablets. Why? Are they worried about the Fukushima fallout? Or are they worried about the fact that 9 out of 10 reactors are leaking across the world? 9 out of 10. Or are they in preparation for something else? I don't know, but the government is up to something. Just like when they bought 2 billion bullets, they weren't buying it to save money. They're buying it for a different reason. I can't exactly say for certain the reason why, but I can surely bring this information to you where you can make that judgment for yourself. Let me continue on very quickly. What about the fact that to date there are 6 nuclear weapons that have been lost and are never been recovered? 6 nukes went missing. The head of the nuke division gets relieved, quote unquote relieved, and these weapons are never recovered. Who has them? Who has nuclear bombs now? Is it going to be Al-Qaeda? The next Al-Qaeda threat being a nuke on a city? Is that what's going to happen here? I'm not even suggesting that. But all I'm saying is look at what's happening. This is such serious news. The media won't even cover it for a second. This should be on the front page of every newspaper, but it's not. But I'll tell you where it is front page news, and that's on the Money GPS. I'm going to cover it, and individuals are constantly bringing me this type of information. Thank you to the subscribers for bringing this kind of information to me, to make sure that I know what you guys want me to cover, because that's how this media works. It's not like the New York Times where they just covered Justin Bieber and Lady Gaga. I'm covering what the people want to hear about. That's what this is. That's what this is. Let me go on very quickly. None of this is actually an issue. You can basically scrap everything I've said in this video so far, because Ann Coulter said that radiation is good for you. Yes, actually said this on television, saying that radiation is good for you. This is what the media does to people, because people are actually going to listen to her and believe it. This is the dark comedy in a way. This is sad, it's really disgusting, and people who actually believe this need to really wake up. I feel sorry for them, I'm very sad for them. The whole point of this video was for me to bring to light this information about radiation, about a nuclear fallout, and the potential disaster that lies ahead. That's all I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to wake you people up, and not just you, because if you're watching this video, chances are you already know. But when you share it on your Facebook and your Twitter and your Google Plus and all that, it's going to wake up people who never knew about it before. So make your own videos, make your own ebooks as I do, and share them. And we need to get this message out. We're losing ground on them, but the fight is not over. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to these videos.